Hello, sir. So, the first topic I want to talk about is there was a big uproar from the people of Tamil Nadu after seeing what happened before the press meet of that 10-year-old rape and murder case in Coimbatore, when the IG of West Zone and couple of other officers were seen to be sharing a light moment and laughing about something else, probably. And it became a big issue where people wanted immediate suspension of them, how heartless they are. அப்படின்னு பேச ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. And because social media is so popular with TVK, everything spreads like wildfire, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So, what is your perspective or what is your take? There are two things, sir. One is moral aspect of it, like the human element of it. How can you laugh when something like this happens? Is what people, as a common man, they feel. But with respect to IPS officers or police officers, day in day out, they keep seeing the similar kind of cases. So there is a popular opinion that this is not something new for them. When you see that every day, maybe people don't take it with the same seriousness like how it happens for normal common people. The police are more like stronger when it comes to how they react to situations like these. So legally it is not wrong is what a lot of people are telling. So there no action should be taken. So what is your take as a bureaucrat on this?
I have seen that those videos of the police officers laughing prior to the press conference or press briefing, and my own take is that they were all in uniform and they had occupied their chairs where the press briefing was supposed to happen, and probably the cameras had started rolling. They should have been more circumspect. They should have been more circumspect. They cannot laugh like that on the camera. I also saw the comments of many people. Some people, as you said, were telling that the police officers see such crimes every day and they are used to it. Uh, Maybe they are used to it, but these are crimes which are, abhorrent. They are really worst of the worst crimes that is happening, of 10-year-old child being raped and murdered. The police officers, when they come into that press briefing room, they should carry the sentiments of the gravity of the crime, and they should their body language should reflect whatever they are about to discuss. They cannot be discussing, and I mean, you must play the video of that and you see the body language is atrocious. Body language of whatever they were joking about or whatever they were, it cannot be condoned so easily. And if they are aware that this is happening in a press briefing room with the cameras on or off, they should have, had a very, very somber and very, very serious face and attitude, because the question which has been asked in the media or the social media repeatedly is, how would they behave if their child had been the victim? This is a question which is most pertinent. Above all, this is a question which is most pertinent. There is huge amount of investment which is done by the government on officers for sensitivity training of all the departments, particularly police, revenue officials, police, and all the public facing departments. There is a huge amount of sensitivity training that goes in, and they are trained to be sensitive, and sensitivity definitely includes their interaction with the press, with the public, and their body language and the way they carry themselves out. And if you apply the sensitivity standards which are required from those officers, particularly a senior officer like an IG. IG is almost like joint secretary rank. It is what comes out in the media and the video is absolutely unacceptable. Now, what is the solution for it? Immediately, you see, there is a lot of expectation from Mr. Vijay. He's a CM, new CM, and he has to show some reaction, some what you call as action on these people. That is the people's expectation, and generally, public will say suspend. Now, suspension by itself is not a punishment. Within civil service, suspension is not a punishment, but suspension has an effect which is very serious. I mean, it gives a public a great amount of some kind of satisfaction. Arrest and suspension. These two things are very cinematic. Very cinematic. Suspend iter, arrest iter. These two things send a wrong signal or a harsh signal to the public. But my own personal take would be that the officers should personally apologize, and they should come on the screen, on the camera, and they should apologize that this was not required to. I mean, this was not. They should not say we are misinterpreted, misquoted, all those usual stuff which the politicians say. They should say that yes, it was not a thing that should have happened, and we are sorry, and our sensitivity levels were little compromised. We should not have done it. That will satisfy because I heard that the IG had done a lot of good work also before. That also came into discussion in the social media. So an officer has a long track record of good work, and that also comes into play. Now, in this situation, why did they laugh? What was the background to it? What was the thing that they were discussing? Whether they were aware that the cameras are rolling, we do not know. All these things are not known, because social media is a very dangerous animal. We don't know what it picks up and what it edits and what it projects. And that being the case, it is better that they apologize in public and say that we never meant to hurt anybody. This was a different context, and we were not aware of. We have all actually solved the case. That is also important, that we have solved the case and the culprits have been apprehended. And that is a thing which we thought would give a lot of satisfaction to public. This video which was captured and played on the media is more a thing which was caught off guard. And if they explain it for 2-3 minutes, I think the public anger or public irritation will subside to a large extent. And then that apology and that reel will get picked up again by social media, and a different narrative will start. So I think that's all should happen. This is what should happen.
With respect to the officers, anything which is going out on social media or on the press, should they always get the permission of their senior officer when they do that?
Yes.
Is that mandatory in terms of officers?
Meaning, if an officer is going public on some issue which concerns the department and the policies, definitely there should be a clearance. They cannot go often to media. Civil servants cannot go to media without specific instructions.
Okay, so even this apology will need a permission from their senior officers.
Yes, permission isn't any. I don't think any senior officer will object to it. I mean, it is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do, because something has been mistaken by the public, which we never intended to do. It has been blown in a manner that is not what we meant. And therefore, we want to apologize. We want to set the thing in correct perspective and get on with it. We are sorry for whatever has happened. It was not in. Set the perspective right. That's all. The narrative will get corrected, because the narrative that has got built is very, very negative. Because you should see the video to believe it. The way that Lady IG is laughing, and the way she throws back her head, and I mean the minute body language is so very negative to the situation for which they had come before the press. So that is what has angered the public. That is what, and a small 2-3 minutes on camera apology will sort it out. That's all. And they can even talk to the parents of the victim, and that will equally counter the narrative which has got built up against them.
Got it, sir.